Hello.
Hello?
You let anybody up without asking who it is?
I thought you were breakfast.
You know what?
What?
John's never asked to see the WLC's high donor database.
What?
He's never asked to see the high donor database. Or any other mailing list. So, how do you like them apples?
I just went to sleep about 2 hours ago.
You think he's using me?
Is the sun even out?
I just thought you should know.
No, not so much.
Those pajamas are too big for you.
What makes you say that?
Well, you got the bottoms off.
I know they're too big for me. What are you doing here?
Demonstrating once and for all that John's not using me to get the women's vote.
You're flaky. You know that? You're quite the
Not
flake.
once has he asked to see the database.
I was done with this
Not
fight a
once.
month ago.
Never asked us to sponsor a fundraiser for him.
It's early.
It's January. You think it's too early to start raising money?
No, I'm saying it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
I offered him a slot to speak on safe haven laws. He declined. He hardly ever takes photo ops with me.
He always takes photo ops with you.
Yes, he does, but he never runs them in his congressional newsletter. How do you like them apples?
We're gonna stop with the apples soon, right?
Admit that you're wrong and that his relationship with me has nothing to do with politics.
I admit it.
You mean it?
No, of course I'm right. And his relationship with you has everything to do with politics. He's a power dater. That's what power daters do. You know how I know?
Because you're a power dater?
That's right.
Well, you know how I know that you're wrong?
Because you looked in his eyes, saw his soul, and confronted him in a moment of human honesty?
That's right.
Then he was sure to tell you the truth.
Well, he didn't have to.
Why?
Because he asked me to marry him. How do you like them?
No. He asked you to marry him?
Yes.
Then you want me to talk you out of it?
You don't have to talk me out of it. I said no.
Good.
And then I told him I thought we should stop seeing each other for a while.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Now you're nervous.
No, I'm not.
Josh, you and I have spent 4 nights with each other. I didn't break up with him for you. I'm not pathetic stalking woman who, you know, does things.
We spent 6 nights with each other.
What are you counting?
Count them all.
Who's for?
You just upped and proposed?
Yes, Hamlet. It's called being decisive.
No, Ophelia, it's called a political asset.
What does it matter now?
It doesn't.
And that's all you're gonna say?
I'll say more when you call me in 30 seconds from your cell phone.
You know, the most insecure guy I've ever met. You're pretty sure of yourself.
You call me from your cell phone. That's where the real conversation always takes place.
You can't afford pajamas that fit.
It's laundry day.
See ya.
Time number 1 was on the steps in front of my apartment when you kissed me. It was snowing. Time number 2 was when you came over after the State of the Union. Time number 3 was at your house when you put on your bootleg tape of the Stones at Wembley Stadium and put on your feather boa and sang the Honky Tonk Woman. Time number 4 involved a variety of hosiery.
Josh, I'm going to stop you right here, okay?
Leo,
Yeah.
anybody else in the office?
Hey, Josh.
Hey, Margaret.
We've got a problem in Vieques and a caucus in Iowa. Why don't you come on into work,
Yeah.